Watcher everybody, welcome back to the Zeusdaz Unemulated Retro Game Channel. I go by the name of Zeus and it is another shit game time. This time it's the Amstrad version again, Amstrad edition. And it is been requested, it's a paid request by Stefano Perechi, and he wants me to do Surprise Surprise, which came out in 1986. And this is like Squid Part 2. It's absolutely fucking ridiculously shite. It's not even funny. It's just horrible. It looks like he's scooting along, just polishing the floor with his feet. It's a mess. Sometimes the music, if you can call it music, plays in tune. Other times it plays complete bollocks, which you'll probably hear right now. It's absolute bollocks, so we're going to turn that off right now. It's just, I don't know what to say about it. I mean, it's fucking ways. Look at that. Is there something wrong with his bloody ankles? As if they've both been broken and his feet are all flapping away. It's bollocks. Squidge was a notoriously bad game, but the reason I never actually gave it a shit rating at the end of that video, if you care to look at that game that I did, is because the truth came out that the programmer deliberately programmed it really shittily because he was pressured and bugged constantly by the publishers asking him to release a game. So he basically thought, fuck it, I'll release a game. If that's what you want, I'll release a game. He released the most unbelievable shit you can imagine, and fuck knows what the publishers did. They didn't even obviously check it, or if they did, once again, back in the day, wasn't any laws. I'm sure they would have been sued for conning kids out of their money for such shite. They published it for I think $1.99 or $2.99, and the rest is history. You even had to put a poke in to get the game started because apparently the game was set in caps lock mode, something like that. So I never shit rated it in the end. It was a one shit game time video. I didn't actually rate it because it was deliberately programmed that way. But this, I have no idea. It plays virtually just the same, except for instead of a fucked up pigeon, you're a fucked up guy with a looks like a bullet hole in the side of his head. It's awful. You can't. I'm dead already, and you have to wait about 5 seconds before you can press enter and start in the main hall again. The idea is you've got to find 4 parts of the code and then come back to this. It's supposed to be a fireplace, so you can enter the banquet. I don't think anyone's completed it, can they? It's fucking bollocks. You just can't really get anywhere in it. Oh, am I going to make it? Am I going to make it? Am I going to make it? Yes, I did. Look at that. What the fuck? It's just bollocks. There's very limited sound. Sometimes the game chooses whether it has the sound of the feet flapping or not. It's hit and miss. And what happened there? What the fuck happened there? The thing is, I can't. This game is completely unplayable. It is fucked. I don't see how it could have been released. I don't know if there's a price tag. If someone could price tag it for me, I cannot find anything about this game as far as how much it cost. This game cost to release. So what the history of it behind it is, I mean, we'll never know until the bloke who programmed it would come forward, because until then, yeah, what was he thinking? Why this game? So it's just fucking ridiculous. I can't get anywhere in it. What was he laughing when he programmed this? Surely he never thought this would be released. What is the price tag of this game? Can someone come forward and give us that information? I can't find anything about it. So we go up here, around, go down. Apparently there's 100 rooms. I'm going to give one thing. The apples are smooth scrolling. In Squidge it was like clunk, 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 clunk. Oh right, now this time I can. So I need to go along can't touch the walls, bear that in mind. And I'm going to die now. I'll go back up. And you can't make this. You can't make this. You can't. It's bollocks. You just cannot make the rooms. It's fucking ridiculous. Let's go up and see what's up. It's such a pile of shit. Please tell me this didn't come out with a £5, £6, £7 price tag. That would not be legally allowed, surely. I honestly don't know what to rate this because I can't take this game seriously. I never even heard of the fucking software house anyway. So look, what we got here then? What the fuck? The game is broken. It's not even. It doesn't work. How can I possibly shit rate this when the game doesn't even fucking work? This is going to have two shit ratings on it because one, if it was a full price game, and number two, if it was a budget release, or if it was released at all. I wouldn't even give this on a type-in mag, but it's just broken. You can't do anything with it. It was nowhere near that. As you saw, I went to the top of the screen just now and I immediately got killed. It was like it was wiping the game code completely. This isn't a game. This is a fucking type-in bullshit which was given away. Oh, fuck off. I have seen the inlay of this game, hence why it is on the thumbnail of this shit game time, but I cannot find any information about the programmer, why he did it. It's ridiculous. What the price tag was. Oh my god. Could you imagine if this was on display at an Amstrad show to promote their machine? Yeah. Talk about company suicide. He walks like a complete retard. Right, you're going to get me this. Yeah, there we go. What do you know, this is just, it's bollocks. I can't even take this game seriously. God. And I thought tier techs were bad. But this is just... Come on, move, you friggin' freak. Go up here. If that clips me this time, right, I'll say I would have put the game down then. It should look at the way he's walking. It's pathetic. Just there's no way you can complete this game. You can't. I mean, you can't even get past this screen. You can't do it. Watch, you can't do it. Here we go. I'm going to go. Am I going to reach it? Am I going to reach it? Am I going to reach it? Yes, I did. Oh, so, and you can't. You saw I immediately moved right there. I didn't even stop. I didn't hesitate. I immediately went right. You can't do it. This game it's just a bullshit release. I call shenanigans on it. I call the programmer and that out. I think this was programmed for a fucking piss take and see if it would actually sell. Or because there was obviously no laws, there was no kind of level of quality that you had to reach before you was allowed to release a game. You could theoretically release a fucking type-in game and in basic and sell it for a price tag. If people buy it, people buy it. I don't believe this game. I just do not believe it. It's not a proper game. It's broken in every way. I think it was a con. I think it was a joke. If it came out on April the 1st, that wouldn't surprise me. I can't even shit rate this, Stefano. I just can't, because I cannot take this game seriously. It's not a conversion. It's not a legitimate software house, as far as I'm concerned, who's produced a certain amount of games. This is like Squidge without the answers. Squidge, you had the answers. It was deliberately programmed that way to piss off the publisher, because the publisher was pressing the guy to release a game, and he thought, fuck you, I'm going to do this, never even thinking that it would be released, and they did it. But this, it could be the same story, similar, another case of the publisher pissing off the programmer, and he decided to do this to stick the finger up to him. But I don't know. I don't know any information about it. It is impossible to pass third or fourth screen. It's fucking bullshit. I cannot rate this game. I cannot rate this game. This is one of those rare occasions, along with Squidge, where I call it out. I don't believe it's a proper game. It was never meant to be a proper game. You can't call this a proper game. It's bullshit. I just cannot shit rate it, mate, because I'm hand on my heart, I don't believe it. I just do not believe this is a game in any way, shape or form. I do not take it seriously. It's bollocks. I can't do it. So it is in that very rare room where one other game is placed, and that's Squidge. Those two games, Squidge and this, are like brother and sister. It's like, I don't know, one machine, the Spectrum or the Amstrad, whichever way you look at it, said, I'm going to produce a joke of a game, and the other format came along and said, either I'm going to do the same, or I'm going to beat you at a shitty, unbelievably not to be taken seriously game, and never even think about selling it, but it did. Game. I don't know what to say. It's shocking. A limited sound. When the music is on, half the time it works, half the time it's a real fucked up mess. As you can probably hear from that, it's off again. It's bollocks, mate. So I'm sorry, viewers. I cannot shit rate this game because I do not believe in it. This game is not a game in any way, shape or form. I don't believe it. I call it out. It is a joke. It was made as a joke. It was released as a joke, and it should have been, if it wasn't, it should have been released on April Fool's joke day. It must have been. I can't shit rate it. I'm so sorry, but I cannot do it. I'm just at the same. At one point, at one side, I'm disgusted and shamed. At the other side, I'm just sadly smiling and thinking, what a sham. So there you go. That's the second time ever in the Shit Game Time a game cannot be rated because Zeus does not believe in it. I'm not taking this game seriously. It doesn't even, a game is not even that. So with that in mind, thank you very much for joining me on this Shit Game Time. Don't know what to say really. Apart from, if you would like to suggest a game that you've always thought shit or you hate and you wanted to place it in the vault of shitness, then please do so. The video request will pop up any moment. Click that, go and check it out, listen to what you have to do. It's £5 per request. You will get a shout out on that video, and it is my job to be judge, jury and executioner and put that game to rest in the vault of shitness forever. With that in mind, I bid you farewell. Zeus out.